The shadow in the garden. The digital realm brought them together. A simple swipe right on Tinder, followed by a shared laugh over a forgotten college assignment. That was how Liam and Sarah began. They soon discovered they'd been sitting in the same English lit lectures for years, a serendipitous detail that made their budding romance feel predestined. Their connection was electric, a whirlwind of shared dreams and late-night talks that blossomed into a deep, unwavering love. Years passed, filled with the ordinary joys of building a life together. Sarah, with her sharp mind and relentless drive, landed an incredibly lucrative job in tech, her career skyrocketing. Liam was her rock, her biggest supporter, always there to celebrate her triumphs and comfort her through the inevitable stresses. To the outside world, they were the envy of everyone, the epitome of a modern fairy tale. But there was another pair of eyes watching them, filled not with joy, but with a simmering, poisonous envy. Noah, Liam's younger brother. Noah had always lived in Liam's shadow. Liam was the golden child, the academic achiever, the effortlessly charming one. Noah, feeling perpetually overlooked, had nurtured a silent resentment that festered over the years. He watched Sarah's success and Liam's happiness with a twisted fascination. He wanted it all. He wanted what Liam had. And most of all, he wanted Sarah. For months, Noah had been working subtly, insidiously. He planted seeds of doubt, offering a sympathetic ear to Sarah's work frustrations when Liam was busy, playing the role of the charming, misunderstood brother. Sarah, overwhelmed by wedding planning and the demands of her high-pressure job, saw only a kind friend. She never suspected the serpent in their garden. Then came the wedding. It was a dream, meticulously planned down to the last rose petal. A lavish affair held in a sun-drenched garden with violins playing softly in the background. Sarah, radiant in white, walked down the aisle, her eyes fixed solely on Liam. The reception was a symphony of laughter and clinking glasses. But as the night deepened, Liam noticed Sarah and Noah step outside, presumably for fresh air. Trusting his brother and his new wife, he smiled and thought nothing of it. But as minutes turned into a suffocating eternity, a cold dread crept into his bones. Liam excused himself and went searching. He found them tucked away in a dimly lit corner of the garden, hidden behind a hedge of blooming jasmine. The sight shattered his world. Noah was holding Sarah's face, his thumb gently caressing her cheek. And then he leaned in and kissed her. It wasn't a quick peck. It was a long, lingering kiss that stole the breath from Liam's lungs. Sarah didn't pull away. Her eyes were closed. When she finally opened them, she saw Liam standing just meters away, frozen and broken. Her face drained of all color. The music and laughter from the party faded into a deafening silence. The uninvited rain began to fall, soaking through Liam's tuxedo. Sarah. The name escaped his lips as a broken whisper. She flinched, pushing Noah away, but she didn't run to Liam. She stood rooted to the spot, covering her mouth in guilt. Noah, however, straightened his jacket, a dark, triumphant smirk playing on his lips. The mask had finally slipped. "It's not what you think, Liam," Sarah stammered, tears mixing with the rain. But her eyes darted toward Noah for reassurance. Noah stepped forward, placing a possessive hand on Sarah's shoulder. "She was never really yours, Liam," he said, his voice dripping with venom. "You were just the safe choice, the college habit. But she needs someone who understands the real her, the ambition, the fire. You were just a stepping stone." Liam looked at Sarah, silently begging her to deny it. but she just looked down at her muddy satin shoes. "I'm so sorry," she choked out. "I felt so alone." Noah was there. "I didn't mean for this to happen today." The betrayal wasn't a sudden stab. It was a slow-acting poison that had finally stopped Liam's heart. Without another word, Liam turned his back on them. He walked away from the garden, away from the music, and away from the life he had built. He walked out into the pouring rain, leaving his car, his coat, and his wedding ring behind in the mud. Months later, the divorce papers arrived. Sarah had kept the high-paying job, the apartment, and the social circle. And by her side, in every photo posted online, was Noah. He had stepped seamlessly into the life Liam had constructed, wearing Liam's old watches and holding the woman Liam had loved since English Lit. Liam was left with nothing but a ghost of a memory, and the bitter realization that the brother he cherished had stolen his forever.